Hey folks, doing this royal update here. I'm going to be talking about what's going on with Kate Middleton, Catherine Princess of Wales, and this recent scandal over the photo. Pretty wild, crazy stuff going on, right? With her nature happening here. And also, I'm going to be talking about, again, this strange photo and this response Prince William's chart as well. We're going to look at both of them. And also, I have a special for those who are members now, or those who don't know that I have a members level now. I'm also going to be doing a case study on Barron Trump's chart. He's turning 18. Amazing case study that members will get. So we're going to be talking about those things and more today. So you stay tuned.
Please like the video. Clicking like helps a lot more than you know. It pushes the video higher in relevant video search.
If you want to see how the 2024 eclipse cycle will happen for you, then you can check out. Oops, got to start this over again because I was muted, I think. So we're starting this. This is going to be a video on Kate Middleton and the scandal that's happened with the photos and this crazy thing that happened, right? And then we're also going to be talking about Prince William and his chart. He's in Saturn Rahu cycle. She's in Mercury Jupiter. So this is just rife with a lot of problems. And then, as I said, I'm also going to be doing a case study of Barron Trump. Very fascinating case study. He's just turning 18, and I'm offering this to members at the Oracle 5-star level. I'm going to be doing that right after this video. So you all check that out.
Please like the video. Clicking like helps a lot more than you know. It pushes the video higher in relevant video searches. Also, please leave a nice comment. Comments also help more than you know as it raises the video in searches. Many times with hundreds of likes, there are only a dozen comments and they can be disproportionately negative. So be positive. Let me know if you like this. Even just a few words really helps. So subscribe, ring the bell to get notified of upcoming videos.
Okay, so anyway, we're getting started here. And what we have here is of course, this video with Kate Middleton. We're going to be talking about this update, Princess Catherine, and that she had this obvious scandal recently happened where people are wondering what's going on with her. And also Prince William. There's these stories about him and potentially having an affair, which there have been stories about this for quite a while. So really, what's going on with their charts as we get near this eclipse? We could definitely see this energy getting more and more concentrated. I've been talking about the royals for a couple weeks now with first of all, with King Charles and his chart, since he was born on the solar eclipse, very near a lunar eclipse, and all of these important events in his life happened on the eclipses. That includes getting married. That includes, the death of his first wife. Again, getting married twice on the eclipses. Very interesting, chart. Then we see with this eclipse cycle coming, King Charles has this cancer diagnosis. Then as we look at Kate Middleton's chart, she was actually born on a lunar eclipse, as you can see. This is her natal chart. Overlaid, this chart in the middle is the current chart of the current transits. And then, as you can see, this is the image. I'll return to that in a minute. But Prince William, you can see his chart here. His chart, he was also born on a solar eclipse. So all of these royals have eclipses built into their genetic family makeup. Again, and even though Prince William was born on an eclipse, again, understand that eclipses only happen a couple days out of the year, right? So to have people born on these eclipses is incredibly rare. So both Prince William was born on eclipse, his wife, Kate Middleton, born on a lunar eclipse. And again, as you see overlaid these charts here, you can see this. If you can't see it, I'll just show you. And again, I did a recent video about how with Prince William especially, these are very intense times because this Ketu at 21 degrees of Virgo is right on his Saturn in the sky. When he was born, Saturn was in the 10th house. And that's right where Ketu is going now. So he's really feeling tons of pressure. He's feeling tons of pressure right now, public pressure. And again, you could just see by the transits, he's also in Saturn Rahu cycle. So he's getting the karmas of Saturn and also Rahu, which is where the moon and Rahu are in his natal chart, and also where his I'm sorry, they're in Rahu's nakshatra, and Jupiter is also in Rahu nakshatra. So he's really getting a lot of energy, personal energy being activated in Saturn Rahu, and the fact that this eclipse is happening, especially this lunar eclipse is also happening right on his natal Saturn. The lunar eclipse is happening March 25th. And then the solar eclipse happens in his 4th house. So again, we can really see the pressure in his life. And then again, if you go back to his wife, she's also got Ketu very close to Mars Saturn in her 3rd house. So in many ways, this lunar eclipse that's happening here in March, in many ways, that lunar eclipse happening March 25th is going to be affecting both of them, maybe even a little bit more than the solar eclipse, because they both have planets here. So on March 25th, what happens is the moon is going to move its way around the chart, and the moon is going to be here eclipsed with the sun up here. So again, this is a very, we'll have the sun and the moon down here, or I'm sorry, the sun is up here, will be up there in Pisces, and the moon will be down here in Virgo, setting off the eclipses at the end of March. So this is really why you're seeing so much intensity around their charts now. And with Prince William, it's in his 10th house of work, duties, responsibilities, career. And with her, it's in her 3rd house, where she's got Mars and the sun. And the 3rd house has to do with desires, our individual desires, and also things like, if you were to look at something like, photo editing, for example, or something like communication and whatnot, that is very much 3rd house stuff. And there's been a few comments here. Again, this is really wild how this photo has become such a profound sort of like lightning rod of controversy, because all these little edits, if you go back and look, you can barely see them, right? But they've come out and made such a big deal. Again, as it says here, every media outlet photoshops, and I don't understand why the controversy. She's been an amateur photographer for 20 years, so she edits her photos. Yeah, I mean, it's really just, I think it's not a lot of substance here to this, but it's just more, it shows how eclipses just kind of scramble things in a kind of crazy way and blow things up. As I said in the last video, when I did the correction, because I had a wrong birth time before, she's in Mercury-Jupiter cycle, and Jupiter is the ruler of her sixth house, where she has Ketu's sun in her sixth house. And she also has Jupiter as the ruler of the sixth house shows things like surgery and, health issues. Jupiter is also the ruler of Moon Rahu in her 12th house in Punarvasu Nakshatra. So it's showing how she also has this sort of hidden, like being kind of hidden from public view now. And this is really showing up more in this eclipse time right now. Because again, she's got this Moon Rahu conjunction in her chart. And in this lunar eclipse that's happening on March 25th, we're going to see that hidden that hidden aspect is sort of coming out. And it's creating this sort of conspiracy. The sort of conspiracy is running wild. And so her being in Mercury, Jupiter is ruling this Moon Rahu in her 12th house, which again is about things like conspiracies and being hidden and going into hospitals and stuff. And then near this eclipse is creating this sort of controversy. So this is really wild stuff. And again, these eclipse cycles are really bringing out so many hidden aspects of life. I did want to let people know that I have recently also added a membership level to my YouTube channel. So you can get all kinds of updates, weekly updates. If you click join underneath, and if you click, actually, I'll drop the link here, samsmembersite.com, you'll go to that page and it opens up where you can get the options to join at different levels. One of the things I'm going to start doing, like I'm doing today, is I'm going to offer a sort of post game or sort of post video, like right after this video at 4 p.m., I'm going to do a case study at the Oracle 5D star level of Barron Trump. I just looked at his chart because I saw his age, and he also has an incredibly interesting chart because he was also born on the eclipse, just like his dad, Donald Trump. So Barron Trump was also born very near the eclipse. He's turning 18, and his karma, again, he's still young. So very surprising person. I've also been reading a little bit about his relationship with his father, and it's incredibly interesting. The speculation sort of relationship that he has with Donald Trump, but the chart really tells the story, tells an incredibly fascinating story. And again, this is part of the membership perks that people get. You see Smriti Ananda, she's one of the members, so she'll get it if she's at the Oracle level. I don't remember, but those at the Oracle level will get all kinds of these special videos. I already have it preloaded with tons of stuff, but you can get all kinds of cool stuff there. So check that out. You'll love this case study. It's definitely related to these eclipses because he was also born in between the solar and in between the lunar and the solar eclipses in 2006. And this is, as it says here, as a journalism major, edits are not a firing offense. Prop edits are very common. Getty is a major photo image company that holds truth in viewing. They don't edit. So it's true that editing images is definitely something that you have to be careful of for sure. That's really not the point, I think, though. When you see the type of edits that happened here, they were not things that should be real, in my view. They're not the kind of things that should raise any alarm about fakery. It was edits to like smooth things. For some reason, they were weird edits that were unnecessary because you can't even tell. It's not like you're editing something like you're putting her, like you're putting them in a backdrop that doesn't exist, or you're doing something where you're, again, how many photos are airbrushed? I mean, let's just be real. That photos are edited all the time. So let's let's not pretend that we don't understand that photos aren't edited or that images aren't enhanced. They're always enhanced, right? And so I also get what someone is saying, though, that we have to be careful of things being faked and whatnot. But the edits that happened on this photograph were little things that, again, I don't even know why they were done, because they didn't really change hardly anything, you know, smoothing out certain parts of a sleeve or something. I don't know. But so at any rate, it almost kind of seems like, from my point of view, much ado about nothing, just some way to stir up controversy where they had to, like, you know, because all the language is so, it's so histrionic. We put a kill the photo, kill it. And it's just to now extract some apology out of her, or some, again, all of the histrionics, the dramatics. My God, you'd think that they put her in front of, like, you know, Big Ben or something. You know, no, it's just little kind of things. And again, this is all very much about the sort of drama that we get around eclipses. This is kind of the point of the video as well, is that we get so much drama around the eclipses. And a lot of this drama has to do the sudden, shocking, explosive, weird things that happen around eclipses. And for her, we're seeing it happen around this. We're seeing, come on, autofocus. We're seeing it happen around this. We're seeing it happen around this photo, right? Of all weird things. So I think it's really, it was really unnecessary. And I think it's like the press doing like nothing. And of course, all it's done is kick up all this conspiracy, all these conspiracy theories around things that, you know, just kind of doesn't, you know, really add much. So again, you're seeing this happen with a right before this lunar eclipse in her third house. And that third house is about things like technology, things like communication, things like all of that. And as it says here, though, and this is the part that is weird, it says these are old pics from last year. Again, that's the part that's concerning, because again, when you're talking about the origin, then it becomes concerning. And people, the part that is, and it says this was an old, and almost like the proof of a lie. So again, those are the things that have led to all of the speculation about the doctored photo. And so, and then of course, then she comes out, and then she's not that, and she sort of owns it and says, oh, well, we all doctor photographs. Okay, now she's not being clear, it seems, about the origin of the photo, or when it came about and what's going on. So again, she was seen getting in a car and driving away, and this whole idea that she's, probably having, that she's a lot more ill than people suspect, is also, again, sort of getting recapitulated. Is she really having a much more serious health episode than we understand? Again, one of the things is that having this Moon Rahu in her 12th house, definitely, I think it's certainly possible that she's, well, first of all, they haven't said what happened. I already said in the last video that I did that it could very well, anytime you go and have surgery and there's anesthesia and whatever, it's serious in the sense of, anything can happen. Does that mean it's life-threatening? Does that mean that they maybe want to disclose it? I think more than anything, it's very possible that and what's likely going on is that they don't really want to disclose what it was yet, maybe because she just doesn't want to, and she wants her privacy. Again, the 12th house is also privacy. Moon Rahu in the 12th house is about someone wanting to have their privacy, not wanting to just give their privacy away. The 12th house is about what we do when we're in private, when we're alone. But the confusion and the conspiracy and the drama around that is what's happening. And I don't see I doubt that it's life-threatening type of thing, but it's them not being honest and now seemingly caught in some kind of snafu where they used an old picture and then it was editing on it, and then not being totally forthright about what's really going on. Very, very bad for the royals in general right now. And again, not to mention what's going on maybe with Prince William and all of the suspicions again about him maybe having affairs and stuff like that. As it says here, there's also all this speculation about his, he just went to this funeral, but then there's all the speculation again about this woman that he, supposedly had the affair about. This is just, a search for Prince William, and it's all of the, trying to cover things up. And Rose Hanbury, that's her name, sorry. And that maybe Kate is actually looking to leave. And again, that's the real sort of scuttlebutt around this, is that it's covering up that she may be moving out and all of this other stuff. I will tell you, their charts, I don't see that happening. I think they're together. They're going to be together. Does that mean that there maybe hasn't been some scandals and cheating and whatnot? No, that's certainly possible. That's definitely, certainly possible. But again, them staying together, I think, is going to happen because of their synastry, which I have already done in another video. But maybe I'll do another update here. I like to keep these about 20, 25 minutes. And again, I do want to let members know, particularly the members at the Oracle 5D level, that I'm going to jump over right now and do the live video on Barron Trump. This is a great case study for those of you who are interested in this, interested in knowing more and getting membership perks, like all kinds of extra free content like this. Go ahead and check it out. You can click that samsmembersite.com link and become a member at whatever level. Becoming a member does help me, even the $4.99 level. There's all kinds of great stuff. And then at the different levels, you get updates and whatnot. So check that out too. I'll see the Oracle 5D avatar members over there on that Barron Trump video in a few minutes.
Please like the video. Clicking like helps a lot more than you know. It pushes the video higher in relevant video searches. Also, please leave a nice comment. Comments also help more than you know, as it raises the video in searches. Many times with hundreds of likes, there are only a dozen comments and they can be disproportionately negative. So be positive. Let me know if you like this. Even just a few words really helps. So subscribe, ring the bell.